You say that as there's a flag. That's awesome. Hey, what's up? Kelly Clarkson here. What's up, y'all? I don't know if you've heard the big news, but I got to interview First Lady Dr. Joe Biden at the White House, and seeing as how our chat airs tomorrow, it was the most awesome experience ever. And we thought we'd celebrate by doing, I don't know, a little YouTube Live thing with y'all. And it's called White House themed YouTube Live, right?
Yes.
That's what it's called. I came up with that. I just had to check with Chrissy that I came up with that. Yeah.
All right. So first, I'm just going to ask you a couple questions about your recent visit.
Okay.
Cool?
Okay.
All right. So tell us about the first time you ever visited the White House.
The first time I ever visited the White House was years ago. We happened to be going through on tour in DC, and they actually let us do a whole tour of the White House. But they didn't let us go to like whatever the room's called, like the decision or whatever, the situation room or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so of course we're like, I don't know, 21 or 22. And we're like, that's the room we want to go to. Since they won't let us go to. Now I'm like, I'm good. I don't want to go there. But yeah, no, it was really cool. It's funny if you've gone I've been a few times, but the difference between this last one is I think the older you get and the more you know about history, the more you know, I don't know, it felt different this last time I went, and it was amazing. I'd been there, but I got to see it, kind of through a different lens than the previous times I'd been there. And I mean, obviously I wasn't the times before like hanging out with the First Lady or the President of the United States. So that was different. So, but it was really cool this time. I really appreciated it.
My next question was going to be,
What?
Ma'am?
Did you hear a knocking?
I did. That's my Slack. Let me turn it off. So
that's your what?
Slack.
What's a Slack? What's your Slack?
It's like a way to message people at work. Anyway.
Oh, I can't message people at work. I'm always on camera, so I don't know what Slack is.
What was
you should just text people. Why do they have new ways for like the same thing? You should just, yeah. You're not. Trisha wasn't cool enough to be invited into that group chat, so. Okay, sorry. What's the next one?
I was going to say, what's your favorite part about your most recent visit? But you kind of went into that a little bit.
I mean, my favorite part was that I've actually met a few presidents and a few first ladies, but I thought it was really cool. My mother and Dr. Joe Biden actually had several things in common, like being the oldest, of all their siblings, and just kind of their drive, and they're both educators. And there were just little things that whenever I read her book, Where the Light Enters, that I was like, wow. I was like, they're literally born the same year, like a month apart. Mm-hmm. And I'm like months apart from her daughter. So it was just kind of a really interesting thing to learn all of that before meeting her. And she's really into supporting education, which I always have been as well, because of my mama. So.
Is there anything unexpected that you learned or found out when you were there this past time?
Definitely something unexpected happened, but I can't say it. Not yet. So we're actually putting it in one of the shows because it was so nice. There was unexpected things, and then there was something that was so beautifully nice. Like I've just never. It was so beautifully kind, and I don't know. I can't wait. You're gonna have to tune in to the show for that because I promised my producer I wouldn't say it in this. And I was like, how do I not say that? Anyway, but you'll find out. And it was really, sometimes bad things always get spread. Like gossip always gets spread, like bad gossip, but not good gossip. Aww. Something really great happened. So
that's sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, if you could visit the White House during any holiday.
What a tease.
Very good tease.
If I could visit the White House in any holiday?
During any holiday.
Who doesn't say Christmas? Like, it's a magical time of year. And I have actually been to the White House at Christmas time, and it's beautiful. And I don't know, it just feels not only like patriotic, it feels like just homey. It feels, like you're part of something bigger when you're performing there or doing something, at the White House during Christmas time. I love the White House at Christmas time. It's really, really pretty. Also London at Christmas time. They do it right. And Germany. Because Germany has those markets, y'all. Those little markets that's all snowy and you feel like you're in a snow globe, and they have like little rides and like hot chocolate spiked sometimes. I've heard. But
All
yeah, no,
right.
I love Christmas time anywhere. So
Okay, you ready to play some games?
what? Yes.
All right, so this first question involves these.
Something's creeping in. This is creeping in. What's the question?
In your opinion, which of these fictional presidents is the sexiest? Harrison Ford from Air Force One, Jamie Foxx in White House Down, Aaron Eckhart in Olympus Has Fallen, and Blair Underwood from The Event.
Well, I'm going to say I'm a little disappointed that Michael Douglas isn't here from The American President.
He's on the next one.
Because I love The American President.
We can just creep him in.
No, wait. But I'm going to go with Jamie Foxx. He always looks so smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah. He always looks so good. Like in suits. Like every time I run into him, I'm like, you always look so nice. It's like, I feel like John and Nick, not to exclude Blake. Blake looks nice too. He's just always in denim, you know? So, but that's nice. No, I feel like John and Nick on The Voice, they always look like nice too, like so well put together. I'm always like, wow. I don't feel like I'm that. I'm more like Blake. Well, until my stylist gets a hold of me, then I look like cool. But like, that's not me on the regular. Well, all whatever. Right. I'm really tired, so this isn't going to go well.
You're doing a great job. Okay. I ruined it with this.
And I love denim for all of you out there. So.
Okay, here's another one creeping in.
Okay, another one's creeping in. What are we doing here?
Okay, which fictional president do you wish was the real deal? President Andrew Shepard, Michael Douglas, American President.
Oh, he made it too.
Yes.
Oh.
Jamie Foxx, White House Down, Harrison Ford, Air Force One, or Martin Sheen from The West Wing.
Okay, I kind of feel like I could have picked Michael Douglas. I do love Michael Douglas. This is a cute little character, or Dave, Kevin Kline.
That's coming up too.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with Jeb Bartlett on this one. I love Jeb Bartlett from West Wing. What if you haven't seen West Wing? You know, people are like not refinding because they never had them.
So just rewatching. You're rewatching.
No, they're finding shows that were like 24. I had never seen, not 24. Designated Survivor. He was in 24. Keith Sutherland. Yeah, I hadn't seen that when it came out, and now I just recently got into it. But West Wing, y'all. Oh my gosh, that whole cast was so amazing. Leo, it was such a great cast. I love that show. But I would say Jeb Bartlett. If it was to pick who could be president,
if you wish was real. Yeah,
I liked him.
Yeah,
I liked him.
Okay, favorite pop culture politician.
Pop culture politician.
We've got
fake politician.
Veep, Julia Louis-Dreyfus from Veep, Kevin Kline from Dave, Fitz from Scandal, or Leslie Knope from Parks and Recreation.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to go with Dreyfus.
Yes.
I think I'm going to have to go with Dreyfus. I love her.
Yeah,
she's funny in Veep. I don't know. Dave was pretty strong. And the whole idea of it, such a movie. But, I love that, the nice one, came into play. But, yeah, I'm going to have to go with Dreyfus.
Okay.
She's funny. I've loved her since Elaine.
She's truly the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Says everyone. That was
as this one creeps in.
Comment.
Okay. An FBI or CIA agent that you definitely let protect you in real life.
Protect me?
And it's
Sandra. Is that Miss Congeniality?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Kevin Costner in The Bodyguard.
Okay.
Sandra Bullock in Miss Congeniality, Priyanka in Quantico, and David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson in The X-Files.
Here is why I'm picking. First of all, kind of want Priyanka, but I gotta pick Scully and Mulder from X-Files because I want to know. I want to know what we all don't know. I kind of want to know. I kind of don't want to know. Anyway, I don't know. I want to see some stuff. They know what's happening. They knew, and I want to know. Knowing is half the battle. The more you know. See, you're welcome, NBC. Anyway, I would pick Scully and Mulder. I love the X-Files.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, my mom and I watched that together.
What's one White House related movie that you could watch over and over again?
American President.
That's your number one pick. Great pick.
Yeah, with Annette Bening, Michael Douglas. Yeah. Oh, their chemistry was so cute. Come on. It was so cute.
Okay, we're almost done. Last one. Any hints about what we can expect tomorrow on the show?
You know what? I think the biggest hint is our main objective as a show, and mine as well, is I love Dr. Jill Biden as a human. I didn't even know a ton about her, like politically speaking. Like I didn't know, except for education was huge with her. I knew military was important and personal and definitely cancer research. I know those are three of her top things, but I knew, kind of that stuff. But it was more, I don't know. I wanted people to kind of get to see her like on a personal level, because I feel like that's the kind of conversations I like to have on the show. And I feel like they kind of knew who they were hiring with that, like, so, but it's fun. It's, you can expect, some serious stuff, but you can expect some inspiring stuff and, also, some personal things and it's kind of cool too. Like I loved that, well, I don't want to give too much away. I'm going to get in trouble for talking too much. But I will say, not only on this show, our chat together, that was amazing. But what happened behind the scenes, that's the part I wish that there could be like a behind the scenes music, I wish that you could see how President Biden and First Lady Dr. Jill Biden were with everyone when the cameras weren't on, and even conversations with me, like it was like talking with like, a friend. Like she was so like nice and genuine and genuinely like asking, how I am and things. She was just like really motherly and nurturing, and it was just, I don't know, it felt safe, and that's what I thought was nice. And in an environment like that, for me, I'm not normally in the White House or in any kind of political environment, generally speaking, other than I do love talking about politics with friends and family, but although they might not, but I enjoy it. And but I don't know, I just felt like they were very welcoming, and it was really cool what happened behind the scenes. And I'll let you know a little bit about the behind the scenes. They probably don't even want, me to say, because they're just kind, but I'm going to do it because I think that, like I said in the beginning of this, because people do things all the time and they love to spread gossip and spread mean things. But when we do things that are kind, it's nice to spread that too, because we could all use it. And those stories are inspiring and they make you feel good and they can make people feel special. And I guess, you can make people feel like they matter. And I think that's really important. You're seen. So anyway, it was really amazing what happened on camera, but also off camera was actually my favorite part. But yeah. And the whole crew there was so great. We got to meet Buddy. That was his Buddy. He worked there. Was it like 47 years? 40 something years. He's worked at the White House.
Oh,
yeah, we were, because Alex, my producer, has been reading this book. I think it's called The Residence, that she's going to give to me when she's done. And it's basically about people who've been working there for years, just telling stories. And so I think Buddy was one of those stories. And we were like, can we meet him? And anyway, so it was just really cool. Well, Buddy actually helped. I think it was Arwind and Buddy. They helped. They asked me if I need anything, and I had like 4 hours of sleep from traveling from LA to DC, because we did 2 shows the day that we flew, and we all had like about 4 hours of sleep. And so I was like, yeah, if anyone here has some caffeine, I would be into that. And so they brought me the most like beautiful little tea thing that one aspires to when you give someone tea. Anyway, it was really nice, but we got to meet Buddy. That was kind of a cool thing too, behind the scenes. But anyway, that is all the time we have for today, because I have to go shoot a show, and my assistant is like, seriously, wrap it up, Clarkson. Got to go shoot a whole other show right now because we just finished one. So, oh my God, the funniest thing happened to that one, but I can't say. Anyway, but that's all the time. We have so many teasers today. Okay. But that's all the time we have today, everybody. Be sure to tune in tomorrow, though, to see my interview with the First Lady. She's amazing. She's so cool. And I just had such a great time with her. But to see what time the Kelly Clarkson Show airs in your city, click the link in the description below. I don't know. I'm pointing. Maybe it won't be there. Maybe it'll be there, or there. I don't know where it's going to be. They said below. So
that's right. You're right.
I'm a technology queen. Okay. Well, bye, y'all. Have a good one. All right. Bye.